On November 24, 2009, 26-year-old John Edward Jones became stuck in Utah's Nutty Putty cave while exploring with his family and friends. Jones loved spelunking. As a child, his father frequently took him and his brother Josh on caving expeditions. However, it had been years since John had gone spelunking. About an hour into the caving trip, John, his brother, and two friends decided to find a part of Nutty Putty Cave called the Birth Canal, a tight but passable passage with a turnaround at the end. John mistakenly entered a different passageway, thinking it was the birth canal, and ended up at a dead end. Seeing a narrow vertical gap, he thought it was the turnaround, and went in head first, getting stuck upside down. The gap was 10 inches across, 18 inches high, and located 400 feet from the cave entrance. John's brother Josh was the first to find him. Josh tried to pull at John's legs but couldn't get him out. Instead, John slipped further down, getting even more stuck. His arms were pinned under his chest, and he couldn't move at all. Josh hurried back to the cave entrance to get help. However, since John was stuck 400 feet into the cave and 100 feet below the Earth's surface, it took rescuers carrying equipment an hour to reach him. By the time they reached John, he had been stuck for 3.5 hours. Over the next 24 hours, more than 100 rescuers worked hard to free John from the depths of the Nutty Putty cave. They planned to use pulleys and ropes to try to get him out of his tight spot. Rescuers tied John with a rope connected to a series of pulleys. Unfortunately, one of the pulleys failed after becoming loose from the cave wall, which contained a substantial amount of loose clay. Tragically, after being stuck head down for 27 hours, John ultimately suffered cardiac arrest due to the strain placed upon his body. John was married and had a 1-year-old daughter at the time of his death. Rescuers concluded that it would be too dangerous to retrieve John's body. The landowner and John's family agreed to permanently close the cave as a memorial to him. They used explosives to collapse the ceiling near John's body and filled the entrance with concrete to prevent anyone from ever entering again.